and then be seated. So we are welcoming all of you to this noble program that we are having in this country. We are hosting many international communities who are in this ADLaM institution. So we are telling you all welcome to this gathering. Assalamu alaikum musibe julbe makobabe sudibe e wolbe wonbe ga alay on salminama on fo on hirama alay ko bismillah mon e nyalande dimmere wonde hande ne fi o programme ADLaM fi winden jangen ADLaM baden andi kala ko bindol wodi alay gandal no wawi wonde don faamu no wawi wonde don piji din fo kade yi ko nder winden jangen on wawaten hebude alay ko bismillah mon ko toli en natana joni programme on fuddo demo bismillah. Once again we are calling in all our high table guests and then our invitee to be inside the hall so that we can get started. Please, can we please get our people from the VIP's room to be ushered in? Alright, the wine tolnande hobe membe one beka VIP da be natu e kala wonde ko yasi no way natude. So as we know, it is about education. We have some books around to be sold, and then it is displayed just at the left side of my hand at the front door entrance. Anyone who is interested, you can pass by to see those books. The team from KMC and then West Coast Governor, you can be all in and then be seated. Assalamu alaikum. Awahay dawai kelande hoppe membeng imale darde yafodong mayor ambassador delegate be form hilonatu de alay ko bismillah mabbe. Sir, all of you are welcome. You can all come on, Honorable Mayor, the Ambassador of Guinea, and with Dr. Omar Barry. You are all welcome into this gathering. So, let's give them a round of applause.
Jarama. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can all be seated. Welcome to this place. We say the DJ, we are calling in for the national anthem now. Then we get started with the program. Welcome Mr. Mayor, Mr. Ambassador, and then our high delegate and our international members. Give the ADLaM the national anthem mala be ardo do kado stage be ar kasengo nyamoga be ardirga. Can we take your permission from the high table, and then from there we start the national anthem after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. You can still maintain the stand for these people to sing the national anthem in ADLaM.
Yeah. Alright, be wadan dem gimdo limre lady ding.
Gambia lady me, Eden Ligo, Eden Jula, Torangambia for Furu Portal, Eni Maku, Ejam Nyandebe, Yonundal Feunuku de me, Fande Motjere, one and of Joginira imbe mesir tube tabindina musida kune danke eren adina diginde fodore men eren estiana achumen jomira rendoji mauda fade Gambia ehore gonga puma wassalam.
Thank you very much. You can all be seated.
Now, aray ko yimre lady Gambia woni ko jangana kube ADLaM Gambia woni ko yimaning aray meden tori yo fobbambe e lawol.
From this point now, we just give them a round of applause. These are all students learning this ADLaM. They sing the national anthem in ADLaM in Furo. So we move on to the next point by calling on Mohammed Al-Hassan Jallo to come and recite the Quran for us. Mohammed Al-Hassan, aray mo ay hiyo to the doga o janganaing Quran.
Nam haray ko Al-Hassan Jallo woni ko arde jangande Quran wawen fokintinde e golle den.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا سدادا وجعلنا من المؤسرات ماء سجاجا.
Okay, Atakbir.
Thank you very much.
Aray kella neng osuka meden do Al-Hassan wawen jangande Quran on do.
We just have within our mess, Honorable Demba Ali Jao just came into the gathering. Sir, please, you are welcome. You can be seated over here. Alright, Aldin Wasengolo. Bismillah. Thank you, sir. You are welcome to this gathering. So from this point, we are going ahead to present our guests who are within our mess. Then we move from that point. Alright, fendo senfik India top bele do haray den continue top bele hulu tugol jamao one bendel gaben fo guest be member one be gaben hop be men tiddu be one tis bendel gaben fo haray den na today den top bele don hulu tugol be. Then we start from my left hand, the high table. We have Honorable the founder of the ADLaM. Then we have the Abdullah Bari. Sir, can you please stand up so that you'll be identified within the mess. Give him a round of applause. Then from there we have Ibrahim Bari. Then from there we have Mr. Mark Jamra. He's from the US. All of them are just from the US. Then we have Neil Patzler. Then from that point we move on to introduce you the other guests who are on the front line. We have Cherno Monene Mboyi. Thank you, sir. Then we have the Guinean ambassador within our mess, that is Nabi Yula. Then we have Adwak Kwasi from Ivory Coast. He is not yet in. Sorry for that. We have Professor Mohamed Diallo from Senegal. Not yet in. Then we have Mansour Harun from Mauritania. Still they are not in. Then we have Suna Aishatou Lili from Europe, France. Then we have Dr. Cherna Omar Bari, the leader of Hore and Fulbe Afrique. We have our Honorable Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda. We have her madam as well. Then we have Abdul G. Jallo from Liberia. We have Alhaji Usman Ba from Sierra Leone. Then we have Suleiman Golf from Mali. We have Assis Sow from Morocco. Then we have the next. We have Hawa, Director of Africa TV from Senegal. Thank you, sir, and thank you all for being there. So from there, we have the President of ADLaM in Guinea, Cherno Tafsir Ba. Thank you all for the kind. From this point now, we are going to present the ADLaM executive in the Gambia. It will be done by my dear noble brother, Al Hassan.
Awa kodi kondo yen waw jonude inde wombe ka yilirde ADLaM Gambia ara en jarna e be seni be do fop en weltanto fop ara den fuddora kambe alfajo yilirde ADLaM Gambia ibe make Muhammadu Lambanji Ba be nam aray hiden hikka don cukko mabbe on Muhammadu Kinya Diallo. Nam hiden hikka don kadi bindiyankejo mabbe on Ahmad Bari. Nam hiden hikka don Cerno Muhammadu Sellu Diallo. Hiden hikka don Cerno Ahmad Ibrahima Diallo. Hay goto yatake. Oh. Hiden hikkita don kanko Al Hassan Bari haray ko kanko woni e wolande on do. Namu hiden hikkita don Ustaz Abdullahi Ba Basse. Hiden hikkita don Cerno Abuja Kaur. Idan hikkita ɗon Ibrahima Diallo. Idan hikkita ɗon Alhaji Alpha Umar Bari. Idan hikkita ɗon Alhaji Juja Sow. Idan hikkita ɗon Alhaji Muhammadu Korka Sow. Idan hikkita ɗon Abdurrahimi Bari. Awa idan hikkita ɗon kadi Tahiru Diallo. Nam haray ko ɗo liste woni ko hewti men ga taho men darna ɗon o gasa woday ɓe ɓeyti ɓe meɗen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi sengo ɗo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan. From that point, we are calling in for the Guinea-Conakry delegate president to come over and deliver his speech.
Ɗo yafa ɗon ɗo yoɓe wawa artude hari kaydol sonnaɓe ADLaM Gambia ɓenno ɗo ta ɓengu doye ben suuɗa ɗo ta ɓe innu men waɗali ga sonna ɓen haray hino ɗo inde maɓɓe ɗen eɗen nodda inde lamɗo maɓɓe on walla ardiɗo on Jaja Adama Kostarun Adama Ba Kostarun. Eɗen hikkita ɗon Jeynabou Farato. Eɗen hikkita ɗon Aissatou Diallo. Eɗen hikkita ɗon Hajja Jeynabou Banjul. Eɗen hikkita ɗon Mariama Cheranga FM. Eɗen hikkita ɗon Mariama Diallo. Awa haray ko list ɗo hewti men ɗo taho jaraw.
Jamu Ali Musibe. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Abdullah, and before they start their presentation, I wanted to introduce maybe a couple of people that we missed here. In this room, we also have Bokar Cham. He came from Boston. He is the one who used to teach Pular for us at Harvard University. And also we do have some journalists that came along with us to Bamako and all the way to Banjul. We have Sidi Jallo, is he here, from Fraternité Media. And then we also have Badiko Jallo from Bolivar FM. All right, thank you guys. But so I wanted to introduce them before they start. So this is over there in white is Mark Jamra and Neil Patel. So they're the guys we've been working with over the past few years to create fonts that can be used in phones and in computers. They are actually, so originally when we started, when ADLaM was encoded, Google hired another company to create a font that could be used in Android phones. But those fonts did not meet all of our requirements, so we let Google know about it, and luckily they put us in touch with these guys, and they've been doing amazing work for us, and that's why we wanted them to come here and see the result of the work they've been doing. They're the ones who created the font that you see back there, or even here. It says ADLaM Gambia, the first line. They developed that for us. And they developed many other fonts that are available in Microsoft Office and also in Windows called Ebrima, and in Office called Kigelia. And they've also created other tools for us. When we didn't have a keyboard for the iPhone, they created a keyboard for us. They created a calculator for us in ADLaM. They created also a currency converter for us. So all of those things they will be talking about here. But I wanted to introduce them and let you guys know They are very important people to us. They've been doing great work for us. And one of the best tools they created for us also is something that convert anything that's written in Latin alphabet. You can automatically convert it into ADLaM. So I want you guys to welcome them and thank them for all the work they've been doing for us. Thank you.
This is really thrilling for us. So my name is Mark Jamra, and I'll be starting this presentation. And about halfway through, Neil Patel will take over. And we're going to be telling you a little bit about who we are and what we do and how we do it. That's the first. Okay.
So in the go Mark Jamra, ko kanko won fuɗɗade yewtere makko nde.
So this presentation has 5 sections. We'll start by, as I said, introducing ourselves a little bit. Then we'll share with you our experience in designing ADLaM fonts. And then the details of creating keyboards and apps for smartphones. Then we'll look at the current state of support provided for ADLaM by original equipment manufacturers, also called OEMs. And finally, we'll take a brief look at some of the projects we're still working on involving the ADLaM script.
So joni ko de toɓɓe joyi ɗo yewtoyta fi muɗum hunorde nde golle ɗe ɓe waɗɗen fi moƴƴinalngol en awliti ADLaM ɗin moƴƴingol aalaji ɗi mi haali fi muɗum ko ɗum ni tappirgal kunnahoy ko wiyete application e huwodiral maɓɓe kamɓe wano ko waytata wa Google e Microsoft e ko nandi e ɓeɗon e golleji kesi ɗi ɓe jokki fewndo ɗo ɗi ɓe woni en waɗande kadi.
Back. There you go. So Neil and I run a studio in Portland, Maine, on the East Coast of the United States. And we specialize in typeface design. We make fonts, basically. We founded the business in 2014. We're an independent studio. I know sometimes people have become a little confused and they think we work for Microsoft and we work for Google or something like that. We work with Microsoft and with Google, but we are independent. We will often be commissioned by large tech companies with projects. When they need our experience, the experience that we've had so far, and our knowledge in African scripts, we also work directly with language communities, and not just for the large companies.
O wi wo hari mo faala banginde ɗo goɗɗum kamɓe ɗiɗo ɗo hiɓe jogani hoore maɓɓe gollirde maɓɓe nden golle maɓɓe ko moƴƴingol awliti ko ɗum woni golle maɓɓe hiɓe gollida e Microsoft hiɓe gollida e Google hiɓe gollida e yimɓe ɓen wonɓe haalde ɗenɗe ɗen kono wona ɓe arɓe ɗo wona e nder Microsoft woni gollude ma e nder Google kono hiɓe gollida e ɓen noon minen golle ɗe men waddide e maɓɓe kadi ko e nder ɗum noon ɓe sinci gollirirde maɓɓe nen gila hitande ujune ɗiɗi e sappo e nayi 2014, right? You said you started 2014 ujune ɗiɗi e sappo e nayi.
So what we do is we design typefaces for under-supported language communities. We create tools for using the fonts that we create, such as keyboards and smartphone apps. We also act often as a liaison between language communities looking to have their writing systems encoded so that they can be used on computers, and the standards organizations that do the encoding. So we can often act as a go-between, or diplomats, as you will, between these two bodies.
Ko golle maɓɓe ɗen ko ɗum ɗo ɓe watta ɗo ɗeɗo yiɗon nde toɓɓe moƴƴingol awliti ɗin ko ɗum woni bindi ɗin so on udditi ni office on yahay toon Times New Roman Arial e ko waytata ɗum kambe kadi hibe moƴƴina sifa ɗin awliti hibe moƴƴina kadi aalaji hutorteɗi wawaɗi hutorde ɗin awliti ɗi ɓe moƴƴinta ko ɗum waɗi hibe moƴƴina tappirde hibe moƴƴina kadi application ji tataɓum non ley ga hibe wona sabu hakkunde yimɓe haalayɓe ɓen ɗende ɗen ɗi compagnie ji mawɗi wallayɗi fino ɗende ɗen natira ka aalaji muɗum ko ɗum woni golle maɓɓe.
So in 2014, we began our work in African scripts by researching and designing a very large type family of coordinated scripts that covers the most prominent writing systems in use on the African continent. The family contains each script in different weights and, where appropriate, with something akin to italics. And so clearly we were not thinking small when we started this project. It was, we were thinking big. And so you can see the scope of it here in this slide and the next in light, regular, semi-bold, bold, and extra bold weights. It has the Latin complement with the International Phonetics Alphabet and the African Reference Alphabet. Nko, Ge'ez, ADLaM, Vi, Osmania, Tifinagh, and Arabic. And we also have Greek and Cyrillic complements in the system. We named the family Kigelia after the Kigelia africana, which is a tree that's indigenous to most of Africa. I believe the common name is sausage tree. So as you can see, it's a pretty extensive system. Oops.
Fewndu ɓe fuɗɗi e hitande ujune ɗiɗi e sappo e nayi ɓe moƴƴini ɗi awliti ɗi yewton ɗo fop fi wonande bindi wonaɗi hutorede nder Afrique ɓe moƴƴini noon kamɓe ɓaaro ɓe moƴƴini ɓe settiɗi ɓe waɗi noneji hawriɗi tekkuɗi ɗi tekka fota woñiɗi ɓe moƴƴini ɗum noon fof ɓe inni ɗiɗo Kigelia ɗum ko inde lekkihi wonki nder Afrique ɗo tentini funnange Afrique ko ɗum ɓe innitiri ɗi awliti ɗo fof.
We did this because of what we saw when we started in 2014, which was a complete absence of extended font families in African scripts.
Ko ɓe nde ɓe fuɗɗi ɗum ɗo ma ko waɗi ha ɓe fuɗɗide golle maɓɓe ɗo ko ɓaari ɓe ndaari ɓe taskike ɓe tawi bindi Afrique ɗin ɗuuɗa moƴƴa ka nder haalaji gollitirteɗi.
We saw a lot of poorly researched fonts of most African scripts. Most of what we saw were sterile in design and were limited in scope, with insufficient research that had led to incorrect glyphs and diacritic placement. And we also saw a chronic oversimplification of forms, making many of them unnecessarily geometric and incorrect in cultural expression.
So ɓarɓe nde ɓe fuɗɗuno golle maɓɓe ɗen ɓe taskike e nder witto maɓɓe ngon ɓe ndaari ɓe tawi bindi wonɗi ɗin toon embere bindi Afrique wonɗi ɗin ka nder ɗi aalaji ɗo ɗi moƴƴinaki ha moƴƴi ɗi settaki ha moƴƴi kenen hara moƴƴinɓe ɓen ɗin awliti ɗon gollidale yimɓe wonɓe ɓen hutorde ɗin awliti ɗon ko ɓe ƴettu tun piiji ɓe moƴƴini ɓe setti seeɗa ɓe accitani en ka nder fogirɗe ka nder aalaji kamɓe ko ɗum noon ɓe faalano ñawdude.
So through the realization of this project, we developed our own process for working with experts and members of the language communities to design fonts and for creating tools for using them. So our process looks like this.
Fi ñawndugol konko ɓe haali ɗon kamɓe tigi ɓe moƴƴinani hoore maɓɓe laawol no ɓe moƴƴinira awliti gollidugol e yimɓe wolayɓe ɗengal ngal e hutorayɓe ɓen e ɗi bindi ɗin e hoore ɗum kadi mo weɓitana on ɗo ko woni laawol no ɓe yaari noon ha ɓe moƴƴini ko ɓe moƴƴini kon.